subscribe our channel and don't forget to hit the bell icon button.
Welcome to our channel Study Point. Today we are discussing about cyber security in India. This is a very necessary and important topic for the general awareness as well as for the UPSC aspirants, for the UPSC prelims and mains. This Here is the article that why India needs an update cyber security strategy, because India is using cyber security policy of 2013 and here is 2020. So what are the threats that India is facing in recent times? That first one is that India has received near about 40,000 cases of cyber attack from China and 80,000 COVID-19 patients have compromised their data. Because of increasing such cyber attacks, Indian government needs a strong, efficient and effective mechanism to tackle all these problems. Let's discuss about cyber threats. First one is malware. So it is nothing but a code with a malicious intent that steals your data and destroys something from your computer. It is like a virus or worms like thing. Second one is phishing. That is link pop up in your email or SMS telling you that you won XYZ kind of a money and won a lottery tickets to enter your system. That hacker is trying to enter in your system and that steals your personal information and data. Third one is password attacks. Third one is password attacks. That is trying to gain access to your system by cracking passwords. Another one is DDoS. It is distributed denial service. That is disturbs your network service. Hackers creates a traffic on the network by sending high volume of a data and therefore network is unable to work properly. Then another one is man in the middle. That is the link between your smartphone and the website. Example is banking account. Hacker will contact you and will tell you to and will ask you to give information about your bank details, your CVV and the OTP. That's a man in the middle. Drive-by downloads. If you visit any malicious website or a malicious app, and if you click on that website or if you downloaded that app, that will enter in your system and you have to compromise your data. What is maladvertising? That is the malicious ad. When you click on it, you have to compromise your data through ads. That is maladvertising. Another one is rogue software. That is actually a malware but that pretends to be a security software. How to protect yourself from hacking or from cyber attacks? As per this, think twice before clicking any links or opening attachments. As we discussed earlier in phishing, don't click on a links from an email or from SMS that asks you that tells you that you won some kind of a lottery or some kind of a money. Verify requests for private information. Protect your passwords. I will suggest you keep changing your passwords after some months and keep different passwords for each and every social media platform. Protect your stuff, lock it up or take it with you. Keep your device, browsers and apps up to date. Keep it your software updated so that will easy to be protected. Backup critical files. Delete sensitive information when it is no longer needed. It is suspicious. If it is suspicious, report it. And don't ever give your bank details to anyone, even to your banker also. Don't give your OTP number to anyone. If someone is asks you, deny them. If you are uploading your personal information on any web page, then try to delete that information after your work. That will help you to be protected against all these hackers. Why the government system is getting hacked? Because of old software and hardware in many institutions are there that are easy to hack, and there is a lack of cyber surveillance in India. Not proper mechanism and not proper expertise in India. What are the possible solutions for this? Upgrade software and hardware is the best solution for this right now. Increase awareness and promote digital literacy. As we are lack of digital literacy in India, so promote digital literacy in India. Include cyber security subject in academics. That will definitely help. Develop proper mechanism for cyber security. As per my opinion, we are at the transition phase between the industrial era and technological era. Now next will not be industrial revolution, now it is a technological revolution. It is necessary to upgrade ourselves. So there are some initiatives taken by Indian government for cyber security. First one is CERT, that is Computer Emergency Response Team, that is help in lowering attacks on government networks. That's a national agency. Another one is cyber security, Cyber Surakshit Bharat, that is to strengthen cyber security ecosystem in India, and that is by Ministry of Electronics and Information and Technology. Another one is National Critical Information Infrastructure Protection Center, that is to protect our institutions like banking system, telecom sector, transport sector, power sector, energy sector, and government institutions. Another one is appointment of Chief Information Security Officer. Another one is website audit and crisis management plan. These are website audit is to protect government websites because of increasing attacks on government websites through phishing and through data theft. That's why website audit is necessary, and crisis management plan to effectively deal with cyber security crisis for all critical sectors of government. Another one is training mock drills, that is conducted by CERIN, that is Computer Emergency Response Team. Another one is malware protection, that is launched by a government, that is a Cyber Swachhata Kendra, that particularly detects malware and it cleans it. This is launched because of increasing malware attacks on government system. Another one is Personal Data Protection Bill. This is very important for each and every UPSC aspirants because it is recently launched. This is to protect Indian citizens from global breaches, and this is process and stores the data in India. That implies to store and process data in India. It aims to make social media. We are living in the era of a technology. From morning till the night, we continuously use internet from our phone or through our laptop. It is consistently we upload something on the internet, our personal data or something. So it is necessary for us to know all about the threats, to know all threats, all possible threats. That's why be aware all of these threats and be safe. Thanks for watching.